Hi guys, and here and welcome back to Aqua Forge, and it's episode number 4, and today it's all about two things: automation and exploration. I want to automate two things: number 1, a bamboo farm, and number 2, a kelp farm, so I don't have to farm them myself. I get a steady source of both of those coming in. And then I want to do some exploring as well, where I can go and look on the ocean floors for shipwrecks, reinforcers and the like, and see what treasures we can find. Starting on the exploration side of it, I want to ideally get some potions, night vision if possible, and water breathing to help with A, seeing the ocean, and B, managing to last underneath it as well. For that, we've got to go back to the Nether. We need to try and find a Nether fortress to get some potions and the like. Well, not potions, some Nether wart and what have you. I want to see what's going on in here. I keep checking this occasionally. Kind of got a bit of routine with it, and I've increased it, the spawns on it, because I've extended it at the back. But we've got no sign of a zombie villager yet. No, nothing else in there. That's fine. But we keep going in there and checking on it regularly. I'm going to do a day and night, so it's not too bad. I think it might improve if like some more caves up down below. I've also been stocking up on wood as well, so I've got nearly 2 sacks of wood. I've got a pile of torches, and I've got some more charcoal as well. But first things first, it's to the Nether. So here we are, back in the Nether. I've put a door on. I've also put a bridge from here across there and across to there, just to make it easier. I've also made it wide enough so if a skeleton shoots me, it's not going to knock me off as well. So that's all been done in advance. This is about as far as I got. I stopped here. And the plan was I'd save the Nether exploration for on camera. So I'll just start off first by putting a compass over here. Just so it's clearly visible, so I can go that way. I could go up that way. So I could look up there. Put a few bridges across there, I think. I say a few, there's one there, there's one here, there's any more? Possibly. Ooh. This one's over lava, so I'm going to make it double wide. Just because I don't trust myself. Right, this is opening up a bit more, so we'll pop under the compass down. But I'm just going to wander off in, well, this direction now by the looks of it. I'm trying to find a fortress. That is it. I want a fortress, I want a few blazers, and I want some nether wart. There you go, that's my shopping list for today in the Nether. So I'll go wander off, look for a fortress, and when I find one, I'll bring it back in. Or should anything happen. So I'll see you in a minute. Aha, oh, and there's these. Happy gas husks. I'm going to not get this just yet. A, in case I die, I don't want to lose it. And B, I can pick it up on the way back. Or easily get into the Nether now and get my hands on it. So, I'll just leave it there for the moment. But I will be trying to get some of those as well back in the world. Oh, I found another biome at least. That's one big bonus I've got here so far. Still got a spare one of these mushrooms. These are the things that are going to help me more than anything. Keep hoglins away. Oh, the hoglins are a source of leather. I've got no leather there. That's a shame. Right, let's keep moving on. I'm getting distracted here. Aha! I spy a fortress. How do I get to the fortress? Oh, it's there. Right. There we are. I'm at a fortress. And the blazers are shooting fireballs at me. And I can hear the wither skeletons. There one. Remember right, the wither skeletons don't like zombie piglins either. Or me. So let me put some stairs into here. Clear that out. Clear that out. Let's start making this a little bit weatherproof safe. With the skeleton stage, I say, not weatherproof. I'm going to just block that off because if I start opening chests, they're going to get narky with me. Even though they're not theirs. We'll take all this good. It's not worried about the horse armour, simply because there isn't any horses. We need, well, at a minimum, 2 blaze rods and some nether wart. And there's blazes. Or a blaze. And there's me on fire. Right, let's first make this a bit safer for me. Right, Blazy, where are you? Nether warts. That's something we need. That's another wart. And there's a soul sand. I think I've already got some anyway. It appears to have been an influx of wood skeletons. It's not something I was planning on. Well, can't plan on them, but it'd be stupid not to see if we can get a skull on here. They do drop coal. And coal is always something we can do with more of. First blaze rod. Right. Keep that there, I can get a blaze rod count going. Now this would be good to get some magma cream. Perfectly right hitting the zombie piglin. Magma cream, that's a good one to get. There's a blaze rod there, that's a good one. That's the 2 we've got, that's the 2 we need. So, 2 blaze rods, 1 magma cream. I've got enough what I need. I'm going. This is a starting point. This will get me making the potions I need. And I'll get me in a position where I can then think about being a bit better prepared coming back in the future. Yeah, not being out there. I'm not going out there either. Right, let's head home. I'll see you back at home and then we'll get making potions. Okay, back home. I've got a little nether water farm set up. I'm going to need to start off with. I need some water bottles and I need some nether water. Let's make a brewing stand. I'll break that down as well. Let's go and get some water in the bottles. That's all then filled up. I'll pop you down there. I'll pop some fuel in. Let's get 3 bottles in and then a bit of nether wart. Right, we need... I forgot pufferfish. I have. So if I make 3 water breathing, I need carrots. And some gold nuggets. Let's pop in the pufferfish. Make a golden carrot. That'll give us night vision. And we need a little bit of redstone to make them both longer. Potion of water breathing. And there you go. We'll make that level 2. And then we'll do the same and get some night vision. While we're at it, we might as well do 3 fire resistance potions so that they're done for the future. I do have some leather. It would be handy for books. I am going to take the opportunity though and make some bundles. And that's going to be easy for exploring. Have I got a compass pointing back to here? I could do with a lodestone actually. Do I have a lodestone? I don't. So let's make a lodestone. So with 8 chiseled blocks. And then 1 lodestone. Then 1 compass. Put a lodestone down. Click a compass on it. And there we go. That's always going to point back to our home. We're going to go off exploring. We'll go off in this direction. And see what we can find. I might go down, just go over here, grab some sea pickles. Every time I find a structure I've been in, I'll put some sea pickles on the ground next to it, just to mark it off. Do it that way. Try to pick some more sea pickles up as I go along. Whoa, I've just seen a trident coming in. You know what? I'll leave that. And as the sun's going down, I'm going to go and sleep, and then we'll head off in the morning. I have my potions, I have some sea pickles to mark off any shipwrecks we visit and portals, so they're easily marked off, and we're good to go. So, let's go see what we can find out there. And I'm going to start off by taking that vision potion, and therefore, everything lights up. We have found ice. Nothing we can really do at the moment. We can use it to mine it at a later date if we need to. Is this a shipwreck? I've not brought my door with me. I don't need my door. Well, actually, I do with the door. But a potion of water breathing will do the job just as well. But while I'm down there, I will grab some logs. Because of logs and resources. And I can always make another door. If I can't find one. Moss and a... So we'll just take it for the moment anyway. Oh, look at all these sea pickles here. Not necessarily the best of starts, but a start nonetheless. Go and see what this is over here. That's a geode. That must be a hole in the ground. Or is it another shipwreck? It's a geode. Not really after the geodes at the moment. I think there's one fairly near as well. I've seen one under the water near where I am. So we'll keep going and look after the shipwrecks. I think the next time I do this, I'll bring double the amount of night vision potions to water breathing. Is that something down there? Is that just a collection of... No, it is something. Yeah, loads drowned. Including a trident. Which I am not particularly bothered about facing at the moment. We'll swim around to the direction we're heading. Let's get out of there. We'll leave that alone. I want to gather resources, not die. And a bunch of drowned, including a couple of zombies trident in there. Isn't my idea of fun. Another geode there. That's my night vision potion wearing off. Like that, this goes now. All of a sudden the ocean goes dark again. There's a portal here and a shipwreck. Some paper and feathers. Feathers less important now. Now what, chickens? Oh, emeralds and some iron, lapis and gold. Experience balls as well, but they're less important. Mark it off. Not sure how helpful that will be, but if I do ever come across it again and I do see the 4 pickles on top of it, then I'll assume I've been there before. I'll come into here, I'll grab the gold. What have we got in here? A lodestone. Unbreaking 423 on the shovel, don't really want that. In fact, I don't want any of that really. There's another shipwreck here though, let's go and get that one done. Books. I can hear a drown very, very nearby. Yeah, it is nearby. I'm drowning. And I'm going to drown. Let's move away a bit here. We get a chance to eat some food. Heal up. That's the last one. Right, we can go finish this shipwreck now. I'll mark it off, I'll remember. And in here, we'll take the wheat. And the last chest. A little bit of iron and then an enchanting bottle. But I'm not going to say no to the iron. Right, let's go. Yeah, I'm now on my 3rd night vision potion. So yeah, this has not lasted very long at all. So next time, double the night vision potions. Actually, maybe 9. Especially if we've got the bundles to put our loot in. And there we go, there's a shipwreck over there. I think what we'll do, we'll get some better armour and then come and have a stint to go around the underwater homes. More emeralds, lapis iron, paper, I'll just take the lot of there. I can dispose of what I don't want later. There's a portal over there. I think that's it. Let's go have a quick check of that. Low stones, nuggets, a heart of the sea, some obsidian, silk touch hoe. I will take that. Purely, you can occasionally find grass. I have seen it once under a cave, near the water, and I've seen it once in an ancient city. I've seen it a few times in an ancient city. I've seen one of the rooms under the massive portal has got grass in it. But if I was ever underground and I did see some grass, if I got a silk touch hoe on me, or any silk touch tool, I can grab it. Oh, my bubbles are going down. Must be what the beans went out. What we've got in here? Oh, just a load of paper. Take that. Iron, gold, lapis. Again, nothing to say no to. Oh, pumpkin. We'll take that. I think there was one over this direction, was there? Here we go. Paper and books. Nice. Bit of coal in there, I'll grab that. I might as well pick everything else up. And that is a night vision wearing off. But we're doing alright at the moment. But as I now can't see a thing on the bottom of the ocean, what I'm going to do is turn around, head back home, and drop everything off. Not a bad start for exploring. We are kind of marking them off a little bit. It's a bit faint down there, but we are marking them off. And then we can do this again, but I think next time I'll bring out more of the water, night vision potions, because they're very handy for seeing the ocean. So let me head back, drop everything off, and I'll see you back at the house. Welcome back. I'm not in my base at the moment, I'm underground because I thought I'd do some prep work in time for the next part of this video. So we'll go back over what we got from the shipwrecks in a minute, but I came down to the caves and the mine shafts because I wanted rails. I found, well, this, which is another skeleton spawner, which I've not been in the chest yet, so I'm going to have a look at that now. And there's nothing particularly exciting. Oh, a bit of coal. Melon seeds. Oh, actually, I've got melon seeds. So we'll take all of that anyway. You will notice that my diamond pick is well and truly depleted at the moment because I've been also mining cobble. That exciting activity of mining cobble. I have also found, where is it? Oh, I've not been down there. Well, not lit up down there, I should say. I've been just wanting some rails for the next stage. And there's another spawn here, a zombie spawner. And in that one, a bit of iron and a bit more coal. Good, not too bad. So yeah, I just wanted some rail for the next stage of what I'm doing next in the two farms I want to build. So I'll be poking around this mine shaft, grabbing anywhere I can find. Oh, thank you, Mr. Creeper, appreciate that. I'm now out of torches, although I did just get some more coal. I'll tell you what, I'll leave that area. I'll come back to it later. I'm doing bit by bit around here. I will grab this rail though. I can hear a lot of zombies. You know what, I'm not going to bother questioning it. Slowly walk away. Right, let's grab the iron. Right, back up to the surface and we'll make a start on the next two farms. We'll also check out what we got from the shipwreck searching. On the shipwreck search, this is what we came out with. Not quite, but not too bad. 14 emeralds, which is very good, which I'm going to add that to our current tally, which we've now got 41. So I really hope the bond trader does show up. Plenty of iron, gold, lapis, and the like. More wood supplies, heart of the sea. Food, including a pumpkin. So I've now got pumpkin and melon. Then this crop I haven't got now is beetroot. 9 more books. So I'll take those over with our other book supply, which is none. We haven't got any books so far. So I'm going to swap those over. I'm going to save the last bit of that. And out here, I've expanded. Just a little bit. This is where I'm going to put the farms. And I'm filling the whole land in, so not just land for the farm as well. And any of the land of the cobble we aren't building on, I'll probably take some of that away and then replant like moss and grass and dirt around it. I say grass, I haven't got any grass yet. If I do get grass, that as well. Just to sort of like start filling the area in. Building like an island, a proper like home around here. What have we got in here? Skeletons, zombies. Hi! Hello! How are you? You okay? I'm fine. Nice to see you out here. I might have to keep your alarms if that's okay with you. What have we got for offer in here? You'll buy buckets of water for 2 emeralds. Enchanted pickaxe. Die. Please have a tree. No tree. Fiery bush. But no, oh, you do have poppies. I might get some poppies off you from some red dye. But I could do with the llamas if that's alright with you. If you don't mind. I'll just pop your llamas in a boat. Oh, I've got lead as well now. Not that it's much use to me out here. Because I've not got much to lead. I'll go get me emeralds, I'll do my trading with you, and then you can maybe depart. I can also make some buckets. I think you'll only buy 2 buckets at a time. Right. We'll make a second bucket of water. Oh, you can buy hay bowls. I might be able to make some of those as well. 1, 2. So you can't buy any of those. So what have you got to sell? I'll buy 1 of those, because I can then bone meal it. And I will buy 5 of your red flowers. Not that desperate for those, and I'm not desperate to buy that pickaxe. Because I'm hoping one day to be able to enchant myself. However, he does buy bales of hay, and I've got some wheat. And also need bales of hay to breed the llamas. And the llamas, if I can get them bred and somewhere safe, I can start breeding them. And we can then start getting a source of leather from... Shh, you're not hearing this. Now, if I get this... the sooner you go, the sooner you might return. You know what I mean? I say go around the side. Oh! Where did he go? I have no idea. Anyway. I've got any more fences? I've not got a lot of fences. I can make some for me, and I'm going to just make it a bit higher. Because I don't know if... I know I have seen zombies attacking llamas, and I don't know if drowned do or not. I don't want my llamas being killed off by a load of drowned. So if this is all built up and safe, hopefully the drowned can't bother them. Well, this wasn't an added bonus for this episode. Been waiting for the wandering trader, but I didn't think it was showing today, but he did. Much to my relief. So what I can now do is free you, and then if I give a wheat bale to both of you two, we've now got our own supply of llamas, and in potentially our own supply of leather. But you didn't hear me say that, did you? No. But you grow up and be a big llama, and then everyone will be happy. And I will put a torch down up here for you, so it's not getting dark. Oh, excellent. I'm happy with that now. Just going to put my emeralds away. And we have got a flower now. And we have got a firefly blush, which we can, in theory, bone meal. Brilliant. There we go. Another decorative resource we've got for around here. It's just a shame we didn't have any trees with him. What else is in here? I must clear this mob farm out as well. Oh, I have had an increase in mobs as well in this farm since I've extended it as well, so that's a bonus for me. Right, Where was we? Okay, this is the plan. So like I said, I filled up the floor with cobble, and I will build the farms on here, and any space what I use, what the farm is not on, the cobble will be replaced eventually with pathways and things like the moss to make it look nice and green and clean. Sort of like not just like a big massive cobble platform out here in the ocean. So I think this side we're going to have the bamboo farm. I can't be marking it out here. So 2 water streams coming down here to a hopper, to a chest, and then bamboo go up, and then the other side it'll be a collection of pistons with some observers on top of that. And this side there'll be a kelp farm. I've looked at the design, which is not quite as big as this, it's a lot smaller, but we'll put a kelp farm in here as well, just so we can start actually harvesting some kelp in here as well. So I've got a load of materials, so some more cobble now for things like pistons and the like. So I'm going to make a start on these 2 farms, get the basics up and running, and then we'll come back and see how they're progressing and where we're going to go after that. So I'll be back with you in a minute. Okay, just a little bit of an update on how this is going. I did have it where I wasn't into the ground, and I had basically the chest up here with the hopper there, and then the rail on top of there, then the dirt higher up, and then if the dirt was at this level, then the bamboo would be at that level, and so forth, and it was getting higher and higher. Because I do have the problem, the fact that this is my surface, that there's nothing else below it. So what I have done is made a little cobble sort of area underneath. The extra space is there for the redstone torches for the powered rail, so it just brings it down a little bit better, so it won't be as high going forward. So that'll be the plan there. So we'll decorate up the front and have maybe some stairs going up so you can actually look at the bamboo, glass up the front, that sort of thing. So that's what we're looking at. So I'll just bring you in and show you that as well, so you know where I am and sort of the issues I've been sort of dealing with going forward. So I'm going to crack on with this. What I might do as well is pop to the Nether and see if I can get any easy access glowstone, just to have some light in the back of it, just something behind sort of the window to light up the area. I mean, this all depends on whether there's some glowstone easily accessible as well. I have got gold on, which are getting quite well damaged. Let's just climb up a little bit, just see if I can find anything. There's a happy gas there though. I've not got one yet. Well, at least I might as well pick it up. There we go. Worry about hydrating them in the near future. Yeah. So what? Let me have a little wander around, see if I can get my hands on a bit of glowstone. And then I can go back and get the build built. Get the builder built. Get the farms up and running. And then we can call this episode a day. So, if I don't find any, I don't find any. It's not the end of the world. Obviously, if I can get my hands on something, it would be nice. So, anyway, I'll have a look and I'll see what I find. I'll see you shortly. Ooh, another one. And there we go, 2 completed farms, a bamboo farm and a kelp farm. Let's come and have a quick look at these 2. They've already been churning out the goods for me for some time. I'm missing some leaving there, I'll have to get that sorted out. So there is a bamboo gathering up quite nicely. And that is doing a good job since that's been running. And here we have a kelp farm. The design I did see was like this, but like on the other side as well. And I just split it all down to one side instead. And that's churning out the kelp quite nicely as well. That's to go downstairs to the furnace and get a burning there. Maybe I'll try and connect that up so it goes straight down there. Maybe some sort of like using the auto crafter to craft up into wood for us. That is a possibility as well. And I've added decoration. Oh, be quiet, you lot in there. I've added some decoration around here with hedgerows and a lot of moss in here. And filled in the moss area around the edges here. Just so I added some bit more detail. That's still there, that's where the bamboo was. Not sure what I'm going to do with it at the moment, but I thought I'll just leave it there anyway. It looks better than cobblestone. And I've been getting rid of the torches. I want to try and avoid torches in this area, make it look a bit nicer with the lanterns, and the copper lanterns are a lot cheaper to make than the iron lanterns. So we've been splashing out with those. A bit of a chiseled stone brick with a polished deep slate wall there. Just sort of give that some sort of area amount of decoration in there. And that is working quite nicely for us. However, this has wiped me out resource-wise. We come back into here. That's my only redstone I've got left. That's the end of my iron. I had nearly a stack and a half of iron. I had to go back down looking for more redstone to finish it off with. Got 3 more diamonds was down there, so that's not bad at all. But yeah, it is kind of cleared out a lot of my resources in there as well. I can probably take these down to that level as well, because these are what I got when I went out earlier. I can add those to the piles for the time being. I've also got 2 ender pearls and a disc from a skeleton killing a creeper over there in the mob farm. So that's quite nice to get there. And I have been breeding my llamas, but then they seem to disappear. Every time I get to about 4 llamas, 2 seem to disappear. At first I thought it was original 2 despawned, but then the other 2 stayed behind, and I bred them up, had 4, and then they disappeared. I'm down to just 2 again, spread them up again. I put an extra gate on there. Whether that's the difference and that's causing the problem, I don't know. But we have mobs over here. I've been actually listening to them here as I've been going round doing all the work. I'm doing quite well actually, noise-wise. What can I make out of the noise? I've got quite good at just managing to stay around the corner and avoid getting hit. You can stand in the doorway as well to kill the enderman safely. Go and shoot that. Go and shoot them again. Thank you. That's been another dish for me. Oh no, respawn. Don't take it back to the title screen. I thought I had more health than that. I wasn't paying attention to my health. I was just paying attention to the fact I was going to get a CD. That was a shame. I had 40 levels. That's my second death in this world now. My first death was with a drowned some while ago, when I was getting some sand. And now that death as well there. In all fairness, most of my armour has been depleted now. But in all fairness, right now, I haven't got anything to enchant anyway, so that's kind of pointless. But it was a daft death. Anyway, it's done. But, yeah, good progress here. And I think, going forward, these men were getting ripped out and put downstairs. So sort of down there, when we've got this space down here, I think I'm getting to the point where I need more resources. So I need more iron and redstone and the like. So I'm thinking portal potentially moving, but having 4 passageways going down in the centre into the ground to gather resources. I want to connect them back up with the trial chamber. And there's a mineshaft down there. I need to keep my eyes on iron as well. Keep hold of that one so I can get some more resources from there. But yeah, that needs to do. I think that's going sooner rather than later. I could do with some more redstone and some iron, because I would like to get a automatic chicken cooker up here, just so I've got that supply of food coming in as well. Because right now I'm just living off potatoes, which in offense does the job. But I've ended up converting all this area and breaking it purely into wheat, because I'm trying to make the bales to breed up the llamas, and they keep disappearing. So I'm hoping it's maybe drowned fighting with them. I'm not quite sure what else is killing them off, but there we go. So next episode, definitely more resource gathering, might do some more exploring as well out in the ocean, see what we can find. And I would like to get a chicken farm up here. Hoping the Wanted Trader will make another appearance at some point. Maybe we can try and get our hands from off him. Some tree saplings as well. And because I've actually got the, where was it? This silk touch hoe. I might go back to the, oh, that's the disc I got. Star, there we go. I might go back to the Nether. I found the crimson biome, so I can get some of the crimson nether wart, netherrack. I could get some of that with the silk touch hoe. If I can, I don't know if I can pick that up actually. We can give it a try anyway. If I can pick it up, we can bring that back here, bone meal it on netherrack to expand it, but then bone meal the mushrooms to get the crimson wood growing back here. And then we can go and do the same for the twisted wood as well. We can get both nether woods back here as well, which would be definitely beneficial. But there we go, I'm going to wrap this episode up here, guys. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, consider subscribing if you haven't done already, ring the bell to notify of future content. I'll see you all in the next episode. Bye bye.